Hello, air signs, and welcome to Moon Prince Tarot. I hope you're all doing well. This is your general reading for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If you find that these messages resonate, please leave a like and a comment. Hit that bell to stay notified on whenever I post a video, and also subscribe because why wouldn't you? So let's get right into it, shall we? I'm going to be using the Everyday Tarot to pull your messages. Quite a few fell out already, but we're going to reshuffle that because that was ugly. All right. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I almost called you water sign, so you might be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You don't necessarily have to be, or you could be cross-watching and being one of those signs yourself. Could be your moon sign, your rising sign. Also, check out the other readings too. Check your moon and your rising. Speaking of moon and rising, the moon card. Also, what I was just saying, you could be dealing with a water sign. The moon is ruled by Cancer. So you could be a Cancer that's watching this. You could be a Cancer rising, a Cancer moon. But this is all about intuition. It's about hidden things that are being hidden. It's also about, it could be about hidden talents. It could be about subconscious fears, but just the subconscious overall. Anything to do with the subconscious, emotions, intuition, fears, any of those things. So we have that. Let's pull some more before I really get into it. Okay. Ooh. Ace of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. King of Cups. That actually came out in the water sign reading. So again, you could be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Wheel of Fortune just popped out, but I'm not going to take it because it didn't feel right, but it did poke its head out. So we'll keep that in mind. Let's get one more. The Strength card, which also came out in the last reading, but in a different deck. So the Moon, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups, and Strength. This gives me overcoming. This gives me overcoming fears about following a passion project, possibly something that you're emotionally connected to. Eight of Pentacles is about working hard. It's also my life path card, so being on the right path, working on your craft, whether it be your career or something that you do for work. Ace of Wands is a new opportunity, a new passion opportunity, a new creative opportunity. So it could be maybe some fears around creating something, creating or working on something that you're passionate about, that you're connected to emotionally. Oh, sorry about that if you heard that. The Strength card, using that inner strength to get through whatever fears or insecurities or anything like that you may have around starting this project. It could be, like I said, a passion project. It could be starting a new job, a new career. It could just be starting a new hobby and creating a new hobby or something like that, and really trying to hone in on making that a source of income for yourself. But it's definitely something that you are emotionally invested in. Creatively, that has something to do with your work and your money. Four Swords came out, so that's rest. Could also have to do about being sick, but I more so get rest with this. Taking the time out. You may have been overworking yourself on whatever this is. You may be fearing that your creativity is burning out, possibly. And that you're finding that you have to use a lot of your inner strength to overcome that. So Strength and the Four of Swords, sorry. So this is like being tired, but you're still finding that that energy from the inside to pull out of yourself to actively work on this project here, Ace of Wands, yeah, Ace of Wands and Eight of Pentacles, um, really having a time, maybe a tough time tapping into that reserve of energy to continue creating, which could be creating fears around like maybe you feel like you're not as creative as you think you are or you think you should be. Um, Four of Swords is your energy here. That's nice to see. Queen of Pentacles. Again, yes, Queen of Pentacles. This is like someone that owns their own business. You don't have to be. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. Everyone has feminine energy, and she's about creating and stabilizing her talents, her craft. Basically, I almost equate this card with her having the Midas touch. Everything she touched turns to gold. You just have to stay committed, and that's underneath the Eight of Pentacles here. So staying committed to your career, your business, your creative endeavors. You have um, there's a bunny, there's a rabbit in this depiction here, so that could have to do with luck. So coming up lucky on something, striking luck with whatever you're working on that is able to generate some sort of wealth or income for you. Queen of Pentacles is also about residual income as well. I like to think. So creating residuals for yourself with whatever you're creating. So it almost feels like there's nothing to fear, honestly. It's just fear of maybe not being able to create as much as you want or to the best of your ability, or feeling as though that whatever you're creating won't generate some sort of wealth, but there definitely is luck on your side here. We have the Temperance card, and we also have the Five of Swords. So Temperance is being patient, transmuting energies into something. So transmuting that fear into creativity, transmuting those emotions with the cup here, and he's like going back and forth with the water. He's mixing the cups together. He's in constant flow, so you're in flow with the universe. You have the upper hand here with the Five of Swords. It usually is about like disarming the enemy of some sort, having the upper hand in a situation where you feel like there could be defeat, but you're actually ahead of the problem or you're ahead of the game. So you're doing well. Like you have the creativity, you have the sight for it. Usually the Temperance card in the Rider-Waite deck has its the angel has his eyes closed and he's mixing the cups together, and his third eye is open, so you're tapped in. You're creating the whatever you're creating with flow and ease. The Temperance is right underneath the Ace of Wands, so it's like you're in flow with your creativity, you're in flow with your passions. You're allowing your passions to flow through you and not be disrupted by these fears. And like I said, the moon could also be representative of hidden talents too. So this could also be something that you're working on, or that you have a hobby for, or that you something that you do for a hobby, but you're finding worth and wealth within that. Eight of Wands. Quick moving energy. My communication from afar card. Information coming through. You could, I just got like you could be watching a. I just heard like you could be watching a tutorial on something, and something someone says sticks with you, or something you see, some sort of information that comes across you resonates with you, and you take that and you work on it. You work with that information, and it leads you to you working on whatever this creative project is. You have 3 8s on the board, so 888. That's my abundance number, also being lucky. It also could be about cycles as well. The 8 also looks like the infinity sign, so being in flow as well. So that's nice to see here. Nice little synchronicity. 888. You could also be seeing 888 as well. High Priestess. Following your intuition. So again, being focused, being super focused with the Temperance card here. This actually, I feel like these two can go together. Being super focused and really tapped into your to the divine, into your intuition. You're gaining insight from something. So there's something that you could be coming across that sticks with you, and you're like, that's what I should do, or that's what I've been looking for, or that's the answer, or that's the piece of information that I needed to start creating whatever this is that you're wanting to, that whatever it is that you're working on, because you're actually actively working on it, whether you already started it or whether it's just an idea. You've already actively put it in motion through thought or even through speech. So you're already creating it. It's just the matter of coming across maybe something to get you jump started on it, coming across a person, a video, something. It jump starts that process for you. Ooh, shit. Messy. Okay. All right. Let's pull a couple more. Okay. 4 of Cups. So we have 2 4s on the board here, 44. So that is a number of stability. You could be trying to find some sort of stability with this project or this hobby or something like that. 4 Cups is kind of being offered something and not really wanting to accept it. Like, something else. I'll take something else. Or this doesn't really stick with me or really resonate with me, so you look somewhere else. But there's a hidden opportunity within that gift or within that cup that's being presented to you, because you have 3 others down here, and you're kind of like, I really don't want any of these cups here. But whatever, it could even be like advice someone was giving you, and you're kind of like, I don't really feel that. But then, like I said, you come across something, and it's like, okay, this is what I was missing. King of Wands, so more passion. You have the Wheel of Fortune. I just said something about luck with the bunny rabbit and the Queen of Pentacles here. So there's luck, changing of tide. There'll also be some money coming in. King of Wands is very passionate, is very confident in what he does, and this is right underneath the Temperance and the Ace of Wands. So being in creative flow and also being very passionate about what it is. You're so passionate that you're just going with it. You're just going along with it. You're just creating. And that's going to lead to some sort of stability here. And it's like, the Strength card also is about persistence as well. Or I like to think it's about persistence, using that strength to, to trudge along, right? So it's like you're actively currently working on something where you're very close to coming into some sort of abundance, some sort of money, something with that. The luck is going to change. Okay, air signs. Keep an eye on time there. Oop. Okay. I'll take the 8 of Cups. So another 8. So could be seeing a lot of 8s. Like I said, you could be seeing 888. You could be seeing 88, 88. But Eight of Cups is walking away from something emotionally. So interesting. You have the Moon at the start and the Eight of Cups at the end, and they both have the Moon here. And I was saying how there's some sort of fears, and it's like you're walking away from those fears or or those insecurities about what it is that you're working on, or what it is that you're trying to manifest, right? And you're leaving all that. And this and the Eight of Cups comes underneath the Strength in the Eight of Wands. So it's like whatever this information is, it's giving you the strength to move past these fears and insecurities to keep working on your craft. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Fool, so taking a leap of faith. So, oh, this is so cool. You're taking a leap of faith on like this project, and it's whatever fears that you've been holding on to, that's been subconsciously in your mind that you've been holding on to. You're letting that shit go, and you're moving forward, and you're jumping off the cliff with nothing but this fucking satchel on your back, right? And you're taking the little bit of resources that you have, and you're jumping off the cliff with that, and you're seeing if it sticks, and it seems like it will stick with the with the Wheel of Fortune here, and the Eight of Pentacles. Like I said, is my life path card. Working on your craft. So this is air signs. I don't know what y'all doing, but can I have some of that energy? let me get some of that, 'cause baby. I'm going to be, oh my gosh, I didn't even, your hard work is paying off, New Moon in Capricorn. I was just about to say, I didn't really mean to pick this deck up, but started shuffling it, and that's what came out. Your hard work is paying off. Oh my God. Yes. Hard work is paying off. Eight of Pentacles. Hard work is paying off. As long as you stay consistent and concise, and you know, don't let nothing hold you back, baby. Yes, yes. Take a time to breathe out. Which goes in line with what I was saying, like the Four of Swords here, taking a rest, taking a time out. So this is definitely giving me like, okay, if you think you're overworking yourself and you're being too hard on yourself or whatever, just take a time out, take time to breathe. You're doing well. You're on the right path. Don't let your fears of not being good enough or not being creative enough, or if this thing is going to bring you money, bring you abundance, bring you stability, like your hard work is paying off. Take time to breathe out. One more, and then we'll read the descriptions for these cards. Pull this one. It's time to release negativity. Full Moon in Scorpio. I could just take that as like negativity towards yourself, you know, negative self-talk, negative thought patterns, especially with this with Scorpio being very harsh on themselves. Definitely take time to breathe and take time out if you feel like you're like I did mention something about burnout as well. So if you feel like you're just if you're on the brink of burnout, or if you just feel like you've been working so hard and you feel like your creativity is stifled, and you start to have these negative thought patterns in your mind, and these negative dialogues about like what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're creating, and how you're creating it, and what that creation will bring, don't even worry about it. Just take time, meditate, and surrender. Let's see, New Moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. First and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your working life, this card heralds a new start and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either negotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or even in 5 years' time. That will inform your best course of action now. So think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests it's time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is that you're wanting to achieve. Make a proper plan and execute it well. Additional meanings, you need to be more disciplined to reach your goal. Hard work will make your dreams a reality. A very good omen for study or teaching. Don't be too controlling and avoid anyone who is controlling. Okay. Um, I think that pretty much sums up what I was saying about like the work thing and working on your craft and you needing to put that you've been working hard and put in the work. Let's look at full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds this card heralds an emotionally intense time since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For example, or for some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now if you make an effort. Use your magic. You have all you need inside you to bring about your desired result. Emote. It's all better out than in. Additional meanings for this card. It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. Your your right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. The end of an argument. One of these just kind of it's time to move. It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. I almost kind of like when I read that, I kind of almost felt as though, um, like as you're working on something and you're like working out of fear, trying to manifest this stability. Um, don't work out of fear. You know, you're just gonna manifest more things to be scared about. Um, Definitely whatever it is that you're working on, I feel like you do find enjoyment in it. It's just more so like you find so much enjoyment in it. You have that emotional attachment to whatever it is that you work on or whatever it is that you do, is that you have fears around it not being successful. Um, and that's not the case. You're already doing it. You're already successful because you're already doing it. You just need to keep on working and work hard and keep at it. Okay, and the last card, Disseminating Moon. Take a time out to breathe. Let's see where this card is. Be all the way in the back. Let me see. Here we go. Take time to breathe out. The intensity of the full moon has abated, and what are we left with? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked, and it's time for you to regroup, excuse me, and to learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that whatever is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time to relax. Breathe. We all can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself. If you feel bad about your current situation, then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. I am where I am, and that's okay. Additional meanings, you should know where you stand either now or very soon. You need to take some time out for your own good. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experiences with someone else and avoid falling into a slump. Avoid falling into a slump, like I was saying, that burnout energy. Like you could be on the brink of burnout and you could be fearing that like if you burn out, you're never going to start up again. So whenever you feel as though you need to just take a breather from like whether it's clients, whether it's just a day off at work, away from the kids, something like that, whatever that burnout feeling is towards whatever that you're doing, stop what you're doing, take a rest, go out in nature, take a walk, have a cup of tea, smoke a blunt. I don't know, um, whatever it is that you like to do that ground you and centers yourself. I would say drugs don't necessarily ground us, but you know, we all have vices in certain things, so that's okay. But as long as we are responsible with those kind of things, right? But yeah, I think that is everything that I see here for you guys. Thank you so much, my air signs, for tuning in. I hope this resonated. Like I said, if it has resonated, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot to me starting out and finally actually doing something that I've been pretty fearful of doing myself. So definitely it would help. Also hit that bell so every time I post you won't miss a video. So I love you guys for watching and take care of yourselves. Bye bye.